Good morning, children. Sairam. How are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine. So, children, in our previous video, we have already started a new chapter from your science book, right? Chapter 8 Parts of a Plant. Parts of a plant, in which we have already discussed root, right? We have already discussed for diagram of a parts of a plant, then we have discussed root, shoot, and stem. As you know that plant has two main parts, that is root and shoot, right? Root and shoot. In shoot, stem, fruit, leaf, flower, bud is there, right? Root. Now how many types of roots are there, children? Yes, there are two types of roots, that is tap root and fibrous root. What is tap root? Tap root is a straight root, main root, right? The part of the plant that grows under the soil is called the root, that is root. And there are two types of root, tap roots and fibrous roots. Tap roots are main root below the stem, okay? It is a main root, thick main root below the stem, straight root, and it goes deep into the soil. Such a root is called a tap root. And tap root is a root which grows straight into the ground with many small roots sprouting laterally. The main function of taproot is to absorb water and minerals to the plant, right? Then example of taproot are carrot, radish, beetroot are edible taproots, that you all know, right? That these taproots, they store foods in their roots, okay? These they store their foods in their roots, which is edible. Carrot, radish, beetroot, we eat these, right? Then balsam is a flower, right? Hibiscus, bean and mustard plants, all these kind of plants have taproots, right? Then fibrous roots are made up of many small roots, all about the same size. You can say bunch of roots, right? Bunch of roots. The small roots grows out in many direction from the base of the stem. Grasses have fibrous root system, example rice, wheat, onion, etc. The roots of a plant grow in the ground and they are responsible for pulling both water and minerals to the plant. What is the work of root? The work of root is to absorb or pull both water and minerals to the plant, okay? And it also fix a plant firmly to the soil. Okay? Then shoot. The part of the plant that grows above the soil is called the shoot. Above the soil, okay? That is, we can see the shoot, that is stem you can see, flower you can see, bud you can see, right? Leaves you can see. So it has the stem in which branches, leaves, buds, flowers and fruits grow on the stem. All these grows on the stem, okay? Stem is a main part of the shoot and some stems are soft and some are hard. Trees such as the banyan and mango have a hard and strong stem. It is called a trunk. Some plants like the banana have a thick, soft green stem, right? Then the stem of some plants like the money plant and ivy are very weak, okay? These weak stems cannot hold the plant upright, that is straight. So such plants need a support to climb up. So they are known as climbers. Now what is the work of stem? The work of stem is to give support to the other parts of the plant, and it makes the plant stand upright or helps it to climb. It carries water and minerals to the leaves and also the food made by the leaves to all parts of the plant, okay? It doesn't only carry water and minerals to the leaves, but also the food which is made by leaves, those food is carried by the stem to all parts of the plant. In some plants such as the sugar cane, the food made by the plant is stored in the stem. Like carrot, beetroot, they store food where? In roots, and here sugarcane store foods where? In stem. And ginger, potato, turmeric are underground stems that store food, okay? They are underground stems. Like roots, they are underground stems, and what they do, they store their foods in stems only, but they are underground stems which we cannot see. Sugarcane you can see, right? we have to pull it out, then only we will be able to see. Like potato, turmeric, they are underground stem. Okay, they grow, they store their food in their stem, but they are underground. Whereas sugarcane also store their food in stem, but we can see. Now today the topic which we will going to discuss is leaf. What do leaves do? What is the work of leaves? And flower, fruits and seeds. So as I have told you children that plant is also a living organism, right? Like human being, like animals, in the same way plant is also a living organism, right? Now what do we need? What do animals need? We need air, water, food. In the same way plants also need air, water, food. Air, water they are getting, but how do they get food? Do we feed them? Do you give chapati to them? No, you don't, right? Plants make their own food. So how do they make food? We will going to discuss. Okay, so first, what is leaf? Leaf is a flat part. Okay, flat. You all have seen leaves, right children? Different plants, different trees have different types of leaves, different kinds of leaves, different shape of leaves are there. So the flat part of the leaf is called the leaf blade, and its lower side is rough and lighter in color, and the upper side is smooth and darker. Okay, in the middle of the leaf blade is a middle of the leaf blade is a thin tube running from the stem to the tip of the leaf. This is called the main vein. Here you can see in the picture, this is called the main vein. The upper part of the leaf is very darker and smoother, and the lower side is rougher and lighter. Okay, rough and light in color. Now this is the main vein. Okay, main vein. There are many smaller tubes running from the main vein. These are called side veins. These are called side veins. Okay, and water is carried to the leaf through these side veins. Okay, the lower side of the leaf has many tiny openings called stomata. The lower side of the leaf has many tiny openings called stomata. Air enters the leaf through the stomata. Okay, the lower part of the leaf has what children? Stomata. Small opening, tiny opening called stomata, and air enters through the stomata. Here you can see in the picture, this is the main vein, right? This is leaf blade, and this one is side vein from where water is carried, and stomata is a tiny opening through which air enters to the leaf. Now what is the function of leaf? The main function of leaf is to make food for the plant. Very important function. Okay, to make food for the plant. Okay, leaf is the place where you can say leaf is the kitchen. Leaf is the kitchen of a plant. Okay, from leaf is the place where food is prepared. So the leaf use what they need for making food? They need water, they need gas, gas called carbon dioxide, which is present in air. That means what they need? Water, air and sunlight to make food. Now air enters leaves through the stomata, right? Stomata is a tiny opening present in the lower side of the leaf. So air enters leaves through the stomata, and the leaves take carbon dioxide from the air, and water travels up from the roots and reaches the leaves through the stem. Okay, now leaves have a substance called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a substance which gives green color to leaves. Okay, then chlorophyll is also very important in the process of making food. This is how it will look if you will see from microscope, and this is what it will look, stomata. This will look like this if you will see from the microscope. Okay, so it absorbs the sunlight needed to make food. Plants cannot make food without chlorophyll. Okay, chlorophyll is very important. Without chlorophyll they cannot make food. While making food, the leaves give out the gas oxygen. While making food, the leaves give out the gas oxygen. The food made by the leaves is sent to all parts of the plant through the stem. Through the stem. So see children, it is very important that what do plant do? While preparing their food, they inhale carbon dioxide, they exhale they inhale carbon dioxide and they exhale oxygen. Okay, they exhale the carbon dioxide, they inhale, that is in, and what they exhale, oxygen. Okay, so we should not cut trees, instead we should plant more and more trees, because more trees, if more trees will be present in the environment, it will clean the environment, and the air present in the environment will be more cleaner. Okay, so while making food, the leaves give out the gas oxygen. The food made by the leaves is sent to all parts of the parts of the plant through the stem. Okay, through the stem, and some of the food is used up by the plant, and the extra food is stored in fruits, roots, stems and seeds. So what plant needs to prepare food children? Air, water and sunlight, and one very important substance, that is chlorophyll. Okay, whole this process is known as photosynthesis. Whole process is known as photosynthesis. Okay, this you will learn in your higher classes. Okay, so here you can see the picture. Water is carried through the stem to the leaves. Okay, then air enters through the stomata, that is carbon dioxide, and light they need, and what they do, they exhale oxygen. Okay, and the food which is made by the leaf is carried through the stem to all parts of the plant. Now plants do not make food at night. Okay, they need sunlight. At night we do not have sunlight, so plants do not make food at night, and plants breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide during the day and at night. Okay, now flowers, fruits and seeds. Flowers, fruits and seeds. Now flowers are of many sizes, shapes and colors, and many of them have a sweet scent, sweet fragrance. Flowers change into fruits. Okay, flowers change into fruits, and some fruits are fleshy and juicy to eat. Fruits have seeds inside them. Some fruits such as mango, lychee and peach have only one seed inside them, and others such as pomegranate, papaya and watermelon have several seeds. Okay, you all have eaten this fruit, right? So you all know. So this is peach flower, and from peach flower what we get? Peach fruit with single seed. This is pomegranate flower, and this is pomegranate with many seeds. Okay, seeds grow into new plants. Each seed has a baby plant inside it. The baby plant begins to grow when the seed falls on the ground and gets air, water and warmth, that is sunlight. Air, water and warmth, that is sunlight. Okay, sunlight. So seeds grow into new plants. Each seed has a baby plant inside it. The baby plant begins to grow when the seed falls on the ground and gets air, water and warmth. So every baby seed has a baby plant. When they fall on the ground and when they get proper amount of air, water and warmth, they turn into a plant. They grow into a plant. Whole this process is known as seed germination, which you will going to learn in your higher classes. So seeds grow into new plants in this way. Okay, now let's here see the fun fact. Do you know this fun fact children, that you can find out the age of the tree? How you can find the age of the tree? How do you know that how old is that tree, or how old is a tree? See children, every year a layer of wood is added to the trunk. A layer of wood is added to the trunk, and what happens? Because of that, the ring is formed in the trunk. Here you can see small rings are there, right? So these small rings are formed. Okay, so seeing these rings children, counting these rings, you can find out the age of the tree. Okay, now let's do some exercise. Now choose the correct option. First, air enters the leaf through the main vein, stomata, stem, side vein. Air enters the leaf through the stomata, Which of these fruit has only one seed inside it? Yes, mango. Mango is the fruit which has only one seed inside it. Which of these part has a baby plant inside it? Seed, leaf, root, stem. Which of these part? Seed. Seed has baby plant inside it. And when it falls in the ground and get proper amount of air, water and warmth, it turns into a plant. Now, true or false? Plants take in oxygen from air to make food? False. Plants take in carbon dioxide from air to make food, and in that whole process it gives out oxygen, right? Chlorophyll makes the leaf look green. True. Chlorophyll is a substance, is a pigment which gives green color to the leaves. All fruits have only one seed. False. Some of the fruits have one seed and some have several seeds. Okay, so children, this chapter is finished now. I hope it is clear to you all. Go through the chapter again. Okay, go through the chapter again, read everything. Okay, and you can, if anything is not clear to you all, then you can see the video again. Sai Ram.